coming in, Jewel would have been he was our most experienced guy, and he had the edge coming in. But Pocky's played well for a couple of years now. We had our last big scrimmage, full scrimmage, a week ago Friday night, and I thought that was his best performance as a Hawkeye, so we were happy to see it. It doesn't count, obviously, but the point there is I think he's improved. His game continues to improve, and made some good plays in all areas, not just running the football, catching it, blocking, all those types of things. And then Adam's a guy that caught our eye last year at this time during camp. Ended up being a redshirt player, which wasn't a big surprise, but he just very quietly has emerged and done a nice job, and again, I think in all three areas. So at this point, that's our 1-2 tandem, and then we'll see what happens after that. This week will help determine that a little bit.
And Brinson and Wager, are they 100%? Are they in the mix? Or?
Yeah, they both have. Trying to think if anybody's been clear. Pocky's been pretty steady all the way through. All the other three guys have dealt with little issues. And Jeff's probably the most significant, so he's missed the most time out of all the guys. That's put him behind a little bit. And Brandon's had a little bit of a setback, but he's been back for a while now, so he's gaining ground too. And I think we just keep an open mind on this whole thing right now. And my guess is probably at the end of the season we'll see all four of those guys being involved if they can stay healthy and pick up what's going on.
Are you comfortable with running back by committee? Is that big a committee?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, but we'll do whatever it takes to be effective out there. Like any young players, you worry about certain things. Most notably just knowing their assignments on protections, things like that. I'll go back to Sam Brownlee in 2004. The one thing he never did, he didn't turn it over, and he never missed an assignment in terms of blitz pickups, those types of things. So those are the first two things I think you worry about as a running back. And but to answer the question, I am comfortable. I think the guys have practiced well, and I'm optimistic they'll do some good things as we move forward.
How has Jewel taken the news it's not going to happen this year?
It's when it first comes to you, it's a negative impact. Obviously, it's tough to deal with. I've said that many times. I think the hardest thing in football is dealing with guys' injury problems, and if it requires surgery, that's significant. That's tough, and the road back is tough. It's lonely. You feel isolated from the team. You've got a long road ahead. So it's hard. It's just hard. And, guys work hard to play. That's what they're focused on, is having an opportunity to play. And I know he was really looking forward to this year. But it looks like it's not going to work out. So we're just going to have to deal with it. And you go through that period of feeling bad, and then you go to hopefully you move on to the stage very quickly thereafter. What do I have to do to maximize my opportunity? And we've had a lot of good players that have gone through situations like this. And Chad Greenway went through it. I believe it was his second year on campus, if I'm not mistaken, then his rookie year as an NFL player, and he's continues to have a great career right now. So, unfortunately, it's part of the territory if you play football. But I think he'll do a good job with it.
So is it ACL?
He's got a knee surgery, so that's what he's facing.
Were you wait? The wait was did you want to wait for some healing, or were you holding?
Well, we obviously thought he had a chance to make it back, and it's a little bit ironic. I won't go into great detail, but he has practiced. I mentioned that in camp. I think it's probably right before the open scrimmage. Is that when he got hurt?
Yeah.
So I mean, he was doing things that were, heavy-duty football things, and unfortunately, the episode that triggered tipped him over the balance was hardly, of that category. He's been in a lot more strenuous, exerting positions. So that's just one of those things that can happen to anybody. But certainly, it's just unfortunate.